Hi, I'm Peter Lowe. I'm Director of Improvement at the Dudley Group. The improvement practice is quite different to what you might find at a lot of other trusts. It started because NHS England and Improvement decided that what they'd done in the past was not necessarily sustaining and having any long-term effect. But this time they took a different approach. They put out for expressions of interest across the country. We were one of just 8 trusts that were the founding cohort of the Vital Signs programme. And the difference was that we were given the complete freedom to co-design and develop a new approach to continuous improvement. So the programme itself was designed by the 8 trusts involved in it. It's fully endorsed and supported by NHS England and Improvement, but we have the freedom to continue to develop it, and that is very empowering for us as those trusts involved, but also it's really about practicing what we preach in terms of giving people the ability to be involved and included in improvement itself. We offer a wide range of training, ranging from bite-sized e-learning improvement fundamentals, and we have improvement coach levels bronze, silver and gold. Each one is about applying the knowledge that you learn in the classroom to a real-world improvement project. So none of the training that we offer is just to tick a box and say that you've attended a course. You don't get your certificate until you've actually applied those principles and that knowledge to something within your area of work, a real-world problem that you are able to then come up with an idea and have our support to then practice and try some experiments until you can quantifiably show an improvement. And then once you've demonstrated that, then you get your certificate. But we support you to apply what you've learned to an area that you're passionate about in your area of work and to show measurable improvement. We have a number of underlying values and principles in the Dudley improvement practice. It's about engagement and giving people a voice and giving people a sense of inclusion in owning their own problems and being empowered to actually make a difference. So without exception, every single member of staff that I speak to at the Dudley Group has amazing ideas. There is so much passion in our staff. It's wonderful. It makes our jobs so enjoyable because we get to work with such passionate people about the services and the patient care they provide. But very often, people don't quite have either the confidence or the understanding of how to apply their ideas. And that's where the Dudley improvement practice come in. We're trying to change to a culture where staff are supported and empowered to say, I've got an idea, and actually, with a little bit of help, I'm allowed and have permission to try that, put it into place. But the important thing is about that engagement and inclusion and the feeling of being empowered to make a difference for what our staff are so passionate about, which is patient care. There's no one excluded from the service and support that we offer. Every single member of staff at Dudley Group, and indeed within the Dudley system as well, if you're involved in a service, then you've got an opinion that counts. Whatever programme it was, whichever trust you're at, people seem to enjoy improvement training. But the main objective is that we are trying to create more improvement capability in all our staff. So it's important that we don't do the work for people. So we support in a sort of a tapering effect, and we'll taper off the support to allow that person to thrive and to feel confident to apply the skills that they've learnt to more and more improvements, and indeed support the people around them to do the same. We are now starting to see evidence that there is a change in people's attitude, and that is also borne out in our staff survey results, particularly around the feelings of staff morale, well-being, feelings of inclusion, of having a voice. And the more areas that we can get where that starts to happen, the more places we've got people to take and say, come and have a look, come and see what we've been doing here, come and see how they've changed their own culture and how they all the staff feel included and are making a difference to the service that they care about.